Hello, everyone. I'm Alicia Elliott. I'm the Community Outreach Director and Aftercare Coordinator for McGinnis Funeral Home in Washington Township and in Woodbury. Today, we're going to talk about fear. Fear is a normal response to loss. There is fear of the unknown, fear of the unfamiliar, and fear of the changes in your life. Many people are reluctant to realize that they are fearful, and even when they can or do admit this to themselves, they are not able to identify what their fears are about. People often recognize that they are angry, anxious, or even depressed, but are unaware that few may be at the root of those feelings. People who experience any type of loss may wonder, how does this affect my life and how will I cope? Fear of managing life without the loved one is paramount. For many widows and widowers, the fear of learning how to accomplish tasks that the spouse managed in the past is huge. For parents whose child has died, facing the milestones of classmates can be overwhelming. The first step is to identify what is so frightening. Giving voice to these and other fears is very helpful in dealing with a challenge and acknowledging that there is a challenge. It is after getting in touch with these difficult feelings that people can begin to work through them. Let's take a moment to quietly face our demons, our fears, together. As I ask these questions, take a moment to recognize what it is that you fear. After this video, I will post these questions on our Facebook page so that you may return to it as you need to. What is it that you fear? It may be being alone. It may be not knowing what to do next. What are you avoiding because of this fear? Maybe you are avoiding dating. Maybe you are avoiding moving on to the next step. Maybe it is something that needs to be dealt with at home, like cleaning out a room or giving away belongings. What else may be adding to this fear? Maybe it's how other people may view you. Maybe people will feel that you are not doing it the right way. What steps could you take to work through this fear? These are very difficult questions to ask yourself. And then it's also just as difficult to move on with the answers and feel confident in what you believe you know is best for you. But what I will do is I will share with you this list. Forgive me. I will share with you this list, and it will be on our Facebook page so that you can visit it and we will rediscuss it tomorrow. So, beginning today, I will share with you each day a small excerpt of a book that I gift to my workshop guests. It's called Healing from Loss, and it is by, forgive me, Martha Whitmore Hickman. So each day I'm going to read something to you, and hopefully it will give you something to relate to. It will be something that you can take with you until we meet again tomorrow, and something that may give you a little bit of peace. Edward Hirsch says, I put down these memorandums of my affections in honor of tenderness, in honor of all those who have been conscripted into the brotherhood of loss. When we are drawn into the brotherhood or sisterhood of loss, tenderness seems to be our natural state. We are so vulnerable. Everything brushes against the raw wound of our grief, reminding us of what we have lost, triggering memories, a tilt of the head, a laugh, a way of walking, a touch, a particular conversation. These images are like beads strung together on the necklace of loss. Tenderly, we turn them again and again. We cannot bear them, yet we cannot let them go. Then gradually, bit by bit, the binding thread of grief somehow transmutes, reconstitutes itself as a thread of treasured memories, a tilt of the head, a laugh, a way of talking, a touch, a particular conversation, as gifts from the life we shared with the one we have lost, gifts that we can never be taken away. May we honor and trust the processes of grief and of healing, knowing that in time, a new day will come. We talked about fear today. We acknowledged it at least. Fear is not an unfamiliar emotion. We experience it from the time we are little through the age we are now. Maybe the ever-changing news and the growing numbers of those who have been sickened by COVID-19 has given you new fears, and this time around it is unfamiliar territory. We have never dealt with anything like this before. If you wish to jump over to my Facebook page, right now you're on McGinnis's Facebook page, but if you wish to jump over to my Facebook page, it is Alicia Clucas Elliott. I have shared a video by my colleague and friend, Dr. Eileen Jason. She is a psychologist, and she offers some advice on how we can get through our days one day at a time. And if you'd like to reach me privately, please email me at elisha.elliott@mcgfuneral.com. Tomorrow we will talk about guilt. Yes, that one, guilt. Until we meet again, please take care, be well, and be safe.